The days of the notch are soon behind us as manufacturers are experimenting with ways to achieve a truly bezel-less display. While motorized cameras aren't entirely new, the Samsung Galaxy A80 is the company's first device to implement this feature. The A80 is the latest device in Samsung's new A series lineup, and it is the most spec'd out. It is rocking Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 730 chipset with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. However, there is no microSD card slot for expandable storage, and the battery isn't the largest at 3700 mAh, but there is support for 25W fast charging. But let's address the elephant in the room, that rotating triple camera setup. The camera module is interesting to say the least, as it's somewhat a cross between the Oppo Find X sliding mechanism and the Oppo N3 swiveling camera of 2014. The camera modules consist of a 48MP main camera, an 8MP ultra-wide camera, and a 3D time-of-flight camera. Now, there's always a concern with moving mechanical parts notwithstanding the test of time. However, we can only be sure once we've put the phone through its paces. But during our brief time with the Galaxy A80, the motors do feel a bit more powerful compared to previous devices with a similar mechanism. There is quite some resistance when manually pushing the camera module back down, and it does require a bit of force. But you naturally won't be doing this from a day-to-day basis anyway. The inclusion of this type of mechanism means there is no need for a notch, and the Galaxy A80 sports a near bezel-less design, or as Samsung likes to call it, the new Infinity display. The display is a 6.7-inch 2400 by 1080 Super AMOLED panel, and it is as contrasty and vibrant as you'd expect from a Samsung panel. The bezel-less design means there's no earpiece, but you will still be able to make calls as the display is a sound casting one. The display also hides a fingerprint sensor underneath, but we weren't able to test it as the demo units were in retail mode. The metal frame and the 3D glass back of the Galaxy A80 gives it a nice heft and feels premium to the touch. And in fact, it is more akin to the pricier flagship smartphones than its intended mid-range position. It's just a shame that we're losing out on the headphone jack. The Samsung Galaxy A80 is definitely a promising device, with the inclusion of unique features like the rotating camera module, as well as its flagship tier design and specs, makes it a great offering. The only thing that will kind of determine the success of this device is its price. If it's priced too low, it will come and crash with the rest of the A series lineup. Priced too high, then it's kind of entering, S10 territory. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see when the phone launches here in Malaysia, sometime around the end of May and the beginning of June. So let us know what you guys think of the Samsung Galaxy A80 down in the comment section below. And as always, like this video if you like it, subscribe to us if you haven't already, hit the bell to get notified of our future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!